We are Dan and Dylan from 007 Road to a Million. My name is Dan, and my son's name is Dylan, and we were contestants on 007 A Road to a Million Season 2, which is showing on Amazon Prime right now. La Llorona? Never heard of it. But I tell you what, it was on the plane on the flight home, and I could never be more gutted about that in my life. But all I'll say is, the legend says that she drowned her own children in the river. So why did she have muddy feet? She looked like she'd been dug up.
Surprisingly tasty.
What do you have, Dylan?
Cricket.
Cricket. Where's your cricket?
I eat them. Yeah.
They taste like a dead cricket.
Pretty salty.
It tastes pretty shit.
They don't.
They're pretty nice. Yeah.
If you savour it like I did, they taste awful.
The three amigos.
Here you go. Enjoy our mezcal.
Join a mezcal. And take the salt afterwards as like a... It takes a bitter taste away. Anyway, I've got over it now. It was only 250 grand anyway. There.
Now, when Dan Jackson lost his right eye to cancer, he was determined not to hide away. In fact, he campaigns for people with facial scars like his to be more visible. You could hardly be more visible than appearing on a big-budget reality show on Prime Video starring the actor Brian Cox. But Dan and his son Dylan, who are both from Thanet, are among the pairs of contestants taking part in the new series of 007 Road to a Million, which started over the weekend. We're going to chat to them both in a moment. First, let's see them on the show.
I'm sending you around the world on a series of missions designed to test you to your limit.
I can't wait to get down from here. Dylan, I'm so proud of you, man. Hello and welcome. My name's Dan. I am from the 007 Road to a Million adventure, which saw myself and my son go across the world trying to win £1 million. What an absolute honour. So these videos are designed to show you, the viewers, a bit more about me and Dylan. And this particular one is to show you all the conversations we had in the early stages, from right at the beginning, where I asked Dylan whether he'd like to take part in what would turn out to be a life-changing experience. And he came out with a very typical Dylan answer to that. So we'll start around there and then we'll muddle on through as we get to the interview stages. We were not allowed to have recorded our actual physical interviews, so I've given you as much as I can, but hopefully you'll find it interesting. And then as we go through to the process to the point that we get accepted, I promise you it'll be worth it. Peace out, Dan and Dylan.
Wow, Dan and Dylan, it's lovely to meet you, and thank you very much for coming into the studio. It was your idea, Dan, to do this. What made you enter, you and Dylan, for the competition?
Well, was it a moment of madness? I've got no idea, but it came about from my friends at the Scar-Free Foundation, who I'm an ambassador for, and they said, Dan, we've heard about this and we think you'd be ideal for it. And I looked it up and it said I needed a partner to apply, and to be honest, straight away I knew Dylan would be the person that I'd want to come with me on this journey. This could be the day that you look back on in 10 years and say, this is where it all started. Could be. You know what I mean? You've got to think big in life, otherwise nothing really happens. Yeah. Are you up for this secret mission?
Yeah, sure, but I want fish and chips.
And this is kind of where it all started from. And it literally started with a spark which ignited my imagination and the thinking of, what if it could be us? This is our time. And this is our moment to take. Okay, that's right. Okay, are you ready?
Yep, I'm as ready as I can be.
Okay, so the camera's here, yeah?
Yep.
Hello, my name's Dan, and this is Dylan, my number 2. You might be forgiven for thinking that I'm number 2 because I wear an eye patch, but you would be mistaken because I'm not trying to pull off any kind of reference to James Bond or anything such like. It is because I had cancer, unfortunately, 12 years ago, sinus cancer, and that caused the removal of my eye and facial scars and what have you. So I cover it up today with the eye patch, but 10 years ago, you was only 10 years old, wasn't you, Dylan?
Yeah.
Oh, terrific, man, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was a quiet time.
Right, okay, you can't laugh. Yeah. Right, okay, that was well shady anyway. Tell you what. So we bring in adverse, like, so what we've endured is real adverse.
Start again.
No, I'm not starting away from the beginning.
No, start that take again. That particular one, not from the beginning.
Right, so from where?
What we bring to the show. What we will bring.
So why do we want to apply to this show? This show is a chance to win £1 million, and that money would make so much difference to our lives and to really enjoy the things that we never thought we could ever achieve. Obviously, we've had a really hard time in our lives, but you know what? Between my good looks and your brains, we've got this going on. So, what about a funny story?
I remember when I was younger, Dad took me out to Alton Towers in the Lake District. He saved up a lot of money and took us out camping amongst the beautiful scenery. And
you burnt the tent down.
Yes, I did burn the tent down.
You burnt the tent down, and that was that's your most favourite memory.
Oh
my God! Right, okay. Anyway, thanks for watching. We really want this opportunity. Peace out, Dad and Dylan.
Yeah.
As we watched the first season of Road to a Million, we could only dream that we would one day be one of those contestants. But somebody saw something in us, because shortly we got a phone call. Catch us on the next episode to see what happened next.